Kurt Russell, you have a bad day here, somebody dies.
William Baldwin.
I'm not gonna quit, you hear me?
Rebecca De Mornay, Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Show me a fire truck.
Donald Sutherland and Robert De Niro.
What would you like to do to the whole world? Burn it all.
Ron Howard's Backdraft at a special time, 8, 7 Central, NBC Monday.
Next on Channel 11 News, will the owner of a local strip club end up sitting in a jail cell? Here are the charges. And did this woman expose herself to her neighbors? New details from Westmoreland County. Next on Channel 11 News.
Tires aren't always the first thing on your mind until you find that pothole out there with your name on it. Trust Uniroyal tires with DuraShield construction built for puncture resistance, long tread life, and durability. To take the worst the road can dish out and still keep you going. Uniroyal tires, driving dependability home.
Check the yellow pages for a Uniroyal dealer near you.
I love you too.
You see this flower?
Yeah.
Well, with the Cub Cadet tractors I sell, you'd never see something like this left standing. Now,
It's a certain kind of person who's a Cub Cadet dealer.
You just lower the front of the mower deck about a quarter of an inch, and you'll suction everything up into this.
Who will help you pick the right equipment, then assemble, deliver, and maintain
We'll
it.
talk about the space shuttle, but does it have a direct drive shaft? Honey?
Maybe you're too busy. You have more pressing things to do. And there's the kids. Aren't these the exact reasons why you should share a moment like this? Bravo, because life won't wait. Use the Bravo card where you see the Novus sign. Apply now and get a Bravo chef's apron when you use your card. Watch your mail or call today.
Confronting unequal justice on the next Montel. Live, local, late-breaking news from Channel 11 News. Anchored by Peggy Finnegan, Chris Long, John Fedko on sports, and Dennis Bowman's Carnegie Science Center weather. Now, Channel 11 News.
Championship for the Christmas holidays. Now a big factor in the Stanley Cup.
Tonight, the quest for the cup. The Penguins shoot and score, but not enough. The Panthers still come away with the win, forcing the Pens to a 7th game. The Penguins still have a chance to win the Stanley Cup.
They certainly do. Tonight's loss brings the series to 3-3 with Florida, though. And, of course, there will be a Game 7. It will be here in Pittsburgh at the Igloo on Saturday night. Must win then. We hope to get to John Fedko live in Miami in a moment. But first, let's show you from the Miami Arena tonight. And in the third period, Rob Niedermeyer for the Panthers scores the go-ahead goal right there into the net past Tom Barrasso. And again, Florida wins it 4-3. They will play Game 7 Saturday here in Pittsburgh.
Well, our coverage of the Pens continues tonight with fan reaction. We caught up with dozens of people watching the game at Kretzler's Bar in Ross Township. Most fans, although disappointed with tonight's outcome, say it's not over yet.
Played a great game. Unfortunately, we lost, but we'll get them in Game 7.
Well, it has to be in Pittsburgh so we can put Penguins on the ice to offset the raft, the stupid raft.
So whether in bars, at home, or at the Civic Arena on Saturday, the fans are all looking forward to watching a hometown win.
Actually, they're the Panthers, but they do throw rats on the ice when they score. Tomorrow, Pittsburgh fans can show their support for the Penguins in person. Here's where to do it. Noon, Market Square, downtown Pittsburgh. Thousands expected to root for the Penguins during a pep rally tomorrow, and we'll have it live coverage of the big event on Channel 11 News noon.
New tonight, homeowners in one neighborhood say that the kids are causing so much trouble they're ready to take matters into their own hands. They met tonight to hash out solutions to the teen trouble. Channel 11's Amy Marcinkiewicz shows us how they plan to do it.
This alley on Grove Avenue in Ross Township is the center of controversy. Folks say what happens here has them living in fear.
Why don't you people go back and loaf in your own neighborhood where you belong?
This is my neighborhood.
Huh?
This is my neighborhood.
What you see here is what residents claim happens on a daily basis. Confrontation between teenagers and adults.
I don't care what you do. Yeah, right. But I don't care what you do. Hey, I don't do drugs, smoke marijuana.
Folks say it's been happening for years, but this year it's getting out of hand. This is Grove Avenue in Ross Township. Neighbors say this part of it is better known as Drug Alley. They say kids congregate here, drink, smoke pot, and cause all kinds of trouble. These folks say they're finally fed up. They're now coming out as a community to take back their neighborhood.
Anybody who comes to my door, if you don't belong there, I'm going to blow you away. Period.
Neighbors are fed up. They're angry. They want to take matters into their own hands, but they promise they will stay within the law. Still, they're scared.
We've seen deals go down in the alley. We've seen kids urinate in the alley. I have two children, one who's 3 1/2, a son who's only 20 months old. And for them to think this is okay, no, it's not.
Here's just some of their solutions. They want to put a street light in the alley, have police patrol the area more, and put up signs that say do not litter, do not loiter.
We got to find the bad apple and pluck it out. I want to make sure that we keep some sort of a level of a calm level, and not try to throw the entire bunch of apples out, because I'm not sure that's exactly what we're after either.
Folks say they might also look into passing a curfew so kids don't hang out here after hours. In Ross Township, Amy Marcinkowitz, Channel 11 News.
All right, Amy, thank you. And tonight the first shot is fired in the battle against the much-talked-about bottle clubs. 2 local businessmen who run the Good and Plenty, that's in Stowe Township, are given jail time for mixing alcohol with nudity. Channel 11's Bruce Pompiani has more on this story.
Tonight, the Good and Plenty has been turned into a juice bar for getting caught serving alcohol inside its new dance club. It's the very first time that new state law has been enforced.
Our first week, we shut the beer off, and it hurt our business about 20%. We turn it back on. We're getting cited every day.
Mark Steele, general manager of the Good and Plenty, openly defying a state law that bans nude dancing at BYOB clubs like the one he runs in Stowe Township. It's an admission that will now cost him and a partner, Frank Burgle, 10 days in jail and $600 in fines. Carl Janovich, one of the attorneys representing the club, plans an immediate appeal.
This statute has never been applied anywhere in the Commonwealth yet. So this is the very first time it's been applied.
But if District Justice Mary Ann Cercone is trying to send a message with relatively stiff penalties for what amounts to a summary offense, it's not sinking in at other BYOB clubs, like Fantasies in Moon Township. The beer taps are still flowing here, and the dancers are still taking it all off. Fantasies owner Tony Campbell has brought a federal lawsuit against the ban.
If I don't stay free beer, BYOB, nude, then I don't have the money to fight them.
Campbell's attorney says municipalities should make better use of their police officers.
But certainly those police officers weren't on the street. Certainly when they were citing the Good and Plenty on those individual nights, they weren't out there at sobriety checkpoints. They weren't out there doing any criminal investigations. They were in a nudie bar, watching dancers and looking at people drink beer.
The Good and Plenty has 30 days to appeal. In the meantime, the club owners involved in that federal lawsuit are hoping to get an injunction against that bottle club ban. In Stowe Township, Bruce Pompiani, Channel 11 News.
All right, Bruce, and tonight, Beaver County jail guards are keeping a close watch on a young inmate who has threatened to kill himself. 16-year-old Brian Samuels under 24-hour watch now. The Aliquippa teenager accused of hiring 2 classmates to kill his parents. Each were offered $12,000 apiece to kill William and Teresa Samuel back on April the 11th. A co-defendant, Pete Schoonover, has been placed in isolation for reportedly threatening witnesses.
When we found out how we put him in a hospital and he's by himself, he's isolated, and we took his phone privileges off of him.
The parents were killed. The 2 are expected to stay in isolation indefinitely.
An East Pittsburgh teen is officially charged tonight with the death of his own brother. Police say that 19-year-old Brian Winwood was drunk when he crashed his car into a utility pole in Monroeville. Winwood's 16-year-old brother Tim died in the wreck on May 7th. Police showed up at Winwood's house today to charge him.
Recently announced layoffs of several hundred Allegheny County employees has sparked a lawsuit now. 20 laid-off workers have filed the suit. One of their major claims is the job cuts could cause safety concerns for county residents, like at swimming pools. Among those laid off, people who fix roads, also some workers who are responsible for keeping up electronics at the airport. Minority Commissioner Mike DeWita makes it clear he does not agree with those layoffs.
What we did here was cut spending,
without any thought as to why it was done, just to hit a certain number, and that's not right. That's irrational government. That's running things out of your hip pocket, and it's not serving the people of Allegheny County very well.
We were unable to reach Commissioners Dunn and Cranmer for their thoughts on the layoffs today. A hearing on the matter is set for June 21st.
Teachers and students in the Bethel Park School District say the air in their school is making them sick. Tonight, environmental experts say it's just not possible. Tonight, the specialists released the results of their study. They say they did not find unusually high levels of carbon dioxide, mold, bacteria, or any other substance. Well, despite the findings, the school district says it will take steps to reduce the dust in the air. Coming up on Channel 11 News Nightbeat, a disturbing story. You won't believe what one father did right in front of his child, and it is all on videotape.
And some local landlords in hot water tonight for reportedly not forcing their tenants to pay rent.
And local officers are rounding up suspects, but their work is not over yet. The story of what's going on.
You've got 2 chances to watch 11 to win tonight. Stay tuned for your chance to win big money from Channel 11.
Where could the Bell Atlantic B2B be? Well, the B2B could be by the computer, for its thousands of Pittsburgh area sales and service centers. Or the B2B could be by the supply closet, for its endless lists of new suppliers. But the B2B better be by the boss, because it now has a unique info guide stocked with great tips on how to grow your business. The Bell Atlantic B2B, for your business today and your business to be. Bell Atlantic, the heart of communication.
Here's the pitch. And Carlos Garcia got all of that one, and you know what that means.
Yep, there's a little fan who needs some cheering up.
Hey, remember when those injured orphans sat in foul territory? Seemed like Carlos was batting for hours that day.
That's because he was.
It's 1971 Autograph Night, sponsored by Pittsburgh Sports Trivia. Get an autograph card free to the first 15,000 fans, then get it signed by the 71 Pirates when the Bucks meet the Colorado Rockies Saturday, June 1st at 7:05. For tickets, call 321-BUCKS or 1-800-BUY-BUCKS.
The world's greatest living amusement park is right under your feet. So, kids, here's your ticket. The Toyota Summer Drive Sales Event is on. If you file into your Toyota dealer, you can save up to $1,300 on a fun-filled Tercel. Lease the all-time favorite Corolla for just $189 a month. Or take off with Summer Drive financing as low as 3.9% APR. But you gotta hurry, because these special offers stop, but the rides never do. So drive.
Save on carpet with money-saving coupons.
Discounts on installed carpets, oriental rugs, vinyl, outdoor grass, and remnants.
2 days only at Ross.
Look for our money-saving coupons in Friday's Post-Gazette.
Come in and save.
Up to $2 a yard off installed carpets.
Up to $25 off remnants.
10% off foam-backed carpet.
10% off patio grass.
A dozen carpet coupons.
4 locations.
2 days only at Ross.
Tonight, the Allegheny County Controller is hot on the heels of landlords who abuse Section 8 privileges. Frank Lucchino says nearly 100 Section 8 landlords in Allegheny County are abusing the system that is designed to help poor families find government-subsidized housing. The landlords are accused of renting to their relatives, but still collecting money from the federal government.
We had one landlord tell us that he checked 3 different times because he couldn't believe that he could rent to his mother and get paid.
Controller Lucchino says what the landlords are doing is not illegal, but he has asked the Department of Housing and Urban Development to tighten regulations to prevent such practice.
Tonight, a young murder suspect sits in jail, and the judge is making sure that he won't be released on bond. The judge put a $100,000 bond on 15-year-old Anthony Lee Gray. Gray is accused of firing shots at a Port Authority bus just 8 days after he was released from jail. Police say that he shot a woman in Northview Heights. Tonight, cops are on the lookout for more drug suspects. So far, 16 suspects are in jail after raids in several Washington County communities.
Open up the doors! Cover my head up!
Police and drug agents busted people in Washington, California, Monongahela, and Carroll Township, but about 8 suspects are still at large tonight.
And no dad of the year here. Tonight, a Washington, D.C. man spends his first night behind bars after being caught on tape playing a disturbing game with his 4-year-old son.
Yes, I play with my guns around my kids. Right, yeah, it's loaded.
Darren McIntyre sentenced to 5 years behind bars for illegally possessing the shotgun shown in the video. Police found the tape during a drug raid at McIntyre's home. At one point, the video shows McIntyre pretending to kill a friend. McIntyre's family says the video is not what it appears to be.
The way he told me, it was supposed to be a gangster rap video, you know, that he was trying to make.
But even McIntyre says he knows what he did was wrong, but he says he was high on crack cocaine at the time.
Next on Channel 11 News Night Beat, find out what the captain was saying just moments before the Value jet crash.
And a dangerous storm whips up trouble. You'll see the destruction left behind.
And you're looking at live tower cam pictures tonight of the Duquesne Incline. Dennis Bowman will let you know just how low those temperatures are dropping.
Tonight's Watch 11 to Win contest number is 4127095. You have 11 minutes to call 333-CASH and claim your $1,000 prize. Stay tuned to Channel 11 News for another chance to win.
Watch 11 to win. It's the biggest game in town.
Hey guys, we just got the word.
It's official. Hi, I'm DJ.
And I'm Karen, and we're your new host for this year's Iron City Icy Lake Berg Thing Summer Tour.
We're kicking up the tourists and making me crazy next to Whiskey Dick.
We're going to be hitting the Berg's other hot spots all summer long, and we're going to be looking for you with the brew.
And if you've got the right stuff, you could be a star in our next TV commercial.
What's the right stuff? All you need is one of these.
Or one of these, and you could be a star. It's a Berg thing. And by the way,
thanks, Joe.
It's coming!
The critics are blown away. Get out of there! A one-of-a-kind experience like Jaws and Jurassic Park. You have never seen anything like it before. Truly amazing. Twister, rated PG-13. Now playing at a theater near you.
When a child's learning to walk, the littlest thing can send her out of control. The same goes for a car when its shocks or struts need replacing. So if your car's ride seems unusually bouncy, bring it to Midas. Don't learn the hard way.
I don't see them. I think we're safe.
Of course we're safe. We're in my Subaru Outback.
I know the world's first sport utility wagon.
This beauty's got full-time all-wheel drive, and it's more stable in the turn than a Blazer.
What else you got?
Get a brake and an Explorer. That's my Subaru Outback.
For 2.9 APR or special lease rates, see your Subaru dealer today.
This news segment is sponsored in part by Subaru Outback.
New details tonight from the cockpit voice recorder from the ill-fated Value jet. Investigators know the takeoff was normal, but what happened minutes later is all on tape. The first sign of trouble was about 6 minutes after takeoff when the flight captain commented about hearing a noise. A short time after that, voices were heard shouting that there was a fire. Just moments after that, the pilot radioed a request to return to the airport. The plane plunged into the Everglades, killing everyone on board.
2 roadside bombs in South Lebanon leave at least 4 people dead and 10 others hurt tonight. The attacks are being blamed on Hezbollah guerrillas, and that story tops our look at the world in a minute.
The bombs went off as military vehicles drove through a town in the Israeli-occupied border zone. The 2 blasts happened within 15 minutes of each other. 7 officers of a Taiwanese ship are in Canadian custody, accused of throwing stowaways overboard. It's believed the officers wanted to avoid a $5,000 fine for each stowaway who arrives in Canada. Thousands of Bosnian Serbs rally in support of their leader, Radovan Karadzic. Karadzic has been indicted for war crimes. In Northern Ireland, votes still being counted. Protestants and Catholics waiting to hear which party will represent them during peace negotiations. And the votes are close between Israeli opposition leader Benjamin Netanyahu and Prime Minister Shimon Peres as well. In New Orleans, an Air Force serviceman helping to set up for President Clinton's visit shot in the head. Police believe he may have been killed during a drug deal. And in Washington, D.C., obscene music comes under fire. The former Education Secretary, William Bennett, asked music companies to stop what he calls vulgar music. That's the world in a minute.
Tonight, people in Mertzon, Texas are picking up what's left of their town after a tornado rips through the area. The storm produced softball-sized hail, heavy rain and winds. Houses, businesses, and cars were destroyed. Luckily, no one was hurt.
This is Channel 11 Carnegie Science Center weather.
Well, about as bad as the weather gets for us tonight is a little bit of a frost advisory that's around the area. We don't expect frost in the city itself, but getting out away from town into the suburban areas, little light frost is not out of the question. 56 degrees right now at Carnegie Science Center. 74 was the high, 44 was the low for the day, and the air mass is very, very dry. Relative humidity just at 44%. Winds are calm, pressure rising, and no precipitation. And kind of gazing about the area, we do see some 40s that are popping up. For example, Youngstown, Erie, and Bradford are at 48 degrees right now, while we are at 58 at Pittsburgh International and 60 down towards Parkersburg, West Virginia. And much of the east has just absolutely gone clear as a bell this evening. And these are the clouds that got squelched out of here as high pressure rode right over us. And these have all gone out to sea. And just look how cloud-free it is across Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, and Maryland. A frost warning, meaning frost is going to happen in Garrett County, Maryland. You folks keep an eye on things there. Eventually, some warmer air with the sunshine comes around the backside of that high. Going to start to flirt with 80 degrees as we get into the weekend. And here's your forecast from Channel 11 and the Carnegie Science Center. Clear and cold and some scattered frost out away from town tonight. We'll stay at 42 degrees in the city tonight. Tomorrow, sunny and pleasant with light winds and a high of 76 degrees. And here's your 5-day forecast. Down to 52 tomorrow night. And another nice day Saturday, 80 degrees with some sunshine. The humidity begins to come up a little bit. Add a chance of a late day shower Sunday. How about 81 degrees? And there'll be some scattered showers around on Monday and Tuesday. 80 on Monday and 78 on Tuesday. Pretty nice run of weather coming up here for the next few days. That's your Carnegie Science Center forecast.
Thank you, Dennis. Well, just ahead on Channel 11 News Night Beat, a woman gets in trouble for what she did in her own home.
Her neighbors saw it. Her neighbors videotaped it. The story coming up on the Night Beat.
I'm John Fedko live in Miami. You're going to want to hear what the Pens have to say after tonight's loss. Coming right up.
Now it's your time. It's your time. When you get on your grand ride,
Get your Grand Am GT, just $235 a month with $235 down. See your Raider Pittsburgh Pontiac dealers.
Shop and Save is getting a fast start on summer with the Summer's Here sweepstakes. Our grand prize is a Jeep Wrangler with Sea-Doo watercraft and trailer. Wow! Clip the entry from our circular today. This week, get Shop and Save pure granulated sugar, the 5-pound bag, just 99 cents, and Fruit Loops, Rice Krispies, Apple Jacks, or bite-sized Frosted Mini Wheats, $2.99 a box.
Oh, what a difference. Oh, what a play. Shop and Save, you'll love the difference we make.
Here's the deal. Value City made $1 million buyout. So now you can choose from a selection of comforters and toss pillows, even shams, all at savings of up to 75%. It's time to wake up and smell the flowers. Value City Department Store. Here's the deal.
There are some people who believe a well-equipped Honda Passport LX might be out of their range. But now that you can lease one with an automatic transmission and 4-wheel drive for only $249 a month, it makes the Passport perfect for wherever that range may be. Lease a 96 Passport LX for only $249 a month for 30 months and a $2,000 down payment. Only from your Honda dealer.
You've got one more chance to watch 11 to win. Stay tuned for your share of the cash in the biggest game in town.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm John Fedko live in Miami. The Penguins' trip to the Stanley Cup Finals is now on hold. Game 7 between the Penguins and Florida will be played Saturday at the Civic Arena. Tonight in Miami, Florida forces a Game 7 with a 4-3 win over the Pens. Let's go to the highlights from Miami Arena. This was a thriller. 7:45 into the game. Florida, Scott Mellamy breaks in on Tom Barrasso. Barrasso makes the save, but the puck goes in off Chris Tamer. The ref, Terry Gregson, wants to see the replay before he makes a call. Was the puck over the line before the net was dislodged? And the Pens claim a delayed penalty should have negated this goal. It shouldn't have counted. After looking at the replay, they called the first period. John Van Vriesbroek makes the save on Sergei Zubov. The Pens with just 4 shots on goal in the first. Florida went on the power play with 5 minutes to go in the first. And Tom Barrasso stops Rob Niedermeyer. 1:55 into the second. The Pens' Kevin Miller from in front scores, and the game was tied at 1-1. Midway through the second, right after the Pens killed off a penalty, J.J. Daigneault shoots, tip it in, and the Pens had the lead at 2-1. With 5 minutes to go in the second, Florida's Bill Lindsay on the rebound. Beats Barrasso. It was tied at 2-2. Late in the second, Mario Lemieux with a great chance to score, but Florida's Jason Woolley will make the save. The second period ended 2-2. Midway through the third, Florida's Martin Straka and Bill Lindsay on the give and go. Straka's going to burn his old teammates. Martin Straka gives the Panthers a 3-2 lead.
In the World Junior
But the Pens answer with 7:45 to go in the third. Mario with some great moves will go to Glenn Murray, who goes to Thomas Sandstrom, who scores and ties the game at 3-3. But 1 minute and 45 seconds later, here's the backbreaker. Rob Niedermeyer scores the game winner. Florida wins 4-3. And the locker room, as you could imagine on the Penguin side, was very disappointed.
We didn't deserve to win because we played in spurts tonight. And you can't play in spurts at this time of the year and expect to win hockey games. And that's exactly how we played. We played 10 solid minutes in the second period. And we made some real mental mistakes, a lot of giveaways tonight, a lot of turnovers are things that you can't do in this time of the playoff. And the fourth goal was a direct result of letting people go to the net.
EJ said you played in spurts. Is that how you would describe it?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what happened tonight. For about 10 minutes in the second, we played the way we played the other night. We put a lot of pressure on them and moved the puck quickly. And, it was working for us, but you have to give them credit too. They played very well tonight. And, once again, they didn't have much room to work with.
We had the chance to win the game. We didn't. I personally made a big mistake on the winning goal. I take responsibility for it, but, we'll have a 7th game. We're going back to our barn. We won't have these screaming doofuses in their place, and hopefully we can get back on track. What's the mood in the locker room? Are you guys
well, I mean, that's why we, play 82 games in the season to get the home ice advantage. So, it's important that, we got the last change and stuff like that. So, we're going to come out and give it our best. But, I think it's going to be important for our fans to come out and support us, not to, have to throw stuff on the ice, but try and be loud and try and be the 6th man and give us a little extra boost when we need it.
Game 7, Saturday at the Civic Arena. The winner goes to the Stanley Cup Finals versus Colorado. It was a throw tonight, but the Pens come up in the short end of the stick. Back to you.
Okay, John, we'll see what happens Saturday. Coming up, if you need to get around town, we'll let you know some places you may want to avoid.
And a local woman causes quite a stir in her neighborhood. The story of why she's now in trouble with the law.
But first, tonight's winning lottery numbers.
Tonight's Watch 11 to Win contest number is 4412797. You have 11 minutes to call 333-CASH and claim your $1,000 prize. Watch Channel 11 News tomorrow for your chance to win.
Watch 11 to win. It's the biggest game in town.
These help define a Consumer's Digest Best Buy and help explain why Dodge Caravan has been named a Best Buy 2 years in a row. These help define the Dodge Best Buy celebration and where you can get great deals on America's best-selling minivan, Dodge Caravan. Now with sliding doors available on both sides, even seats that roll in and out. The Dodge Best Buy celebration. It just doesn't get any better. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
The holiday's over, but the savings live on. It's the Memorial Day sale at Levin Furniture. Get Levin's guaranteed low prices, plus pay nothing for 15 full months. It's the final weekend for this super offer. Pay nothing for 15 months now at Levin Furniture.
Hey guys, you'll score points in lightweight blazers and wool blend slacks for about half what you'd pay in the department store. Make a fast break to Burlington Coat Factory. They're more than great coats.
Happy birthday, George.
Happy birthday, buddy.
George Malley is an ordinary man who's about to become extraordinary.
Oh, God. What do you mean by genius?
He's off the chart. I don't think he's testable. Name as many mammals as you can in 60 seconds. How about alphabetical? Aardvark, baboon, caribou, dolphin, eel, hippos.
Are you getting this?
What is going on, George?
Wasn't that amazing? Varmint, whale, yak, zebra. You notice anything else? Yeah. Ooh, that okay? See, just one more time.
Touchstone Pictures presents
Uma coisa para ficar melhor.
You learned the Portuguese language in 20 minutes?
Not all of it.
John Travolta.
And I'm trying to tell you, I think there's an earthquake coming.
He's me. Yeah, but he thinks he can predict earthquakes. Look.
Why don't you move something with your mind?
Phenomenon.
Maybe move this up.
Rated PG. Starts Wednesday, July 3rd at theaters everywhere.
It's Mazda Jump on Summer. 0 down leases. Ends June 3rd. On Protege, 0 and 189. B2300 SE5, 0 and 199. 626. 0 and 209. Jump on it. 0 down. Ends June 3rd. Channel 11 Morning News brings you traffic and weather together every 10 minutes.
Westmoreland County, a Greensburg woman will stand trial on charges of lewdness. 57-year-old Ruth Mendoza is accused of exposing herself to her neighbors on several occasions. One neighbor even videotaped her. The tape played in court today. Mendoza's husband was angered by the ruling.
It invades her privacy, it stalks her, it harasses her, and it's trespass.
The Mendozas have filed a complaint with the district attorney's office. They say the recording is an invasion of their privacy.
Word tonight that a new man will take charge at the Allegheny County Jail. The prison board approves the hiring of Ward T. DeWitt of Albany, New York. DeWitt was one of 4 finalists. He most recently served as director of New York's Martin Luther King Jr. Commission and Institute for Nonviolence. His salary, $75,000, and he starts in a few weeks.
Now some road warnings tonight. Drivers are preparing for delays around the Liberty Tubes. Tomorrow night, that's Friday night at midnight, the outbound tube will close for repair work. Cars will use the open tunnel to enter the city in the morning and leave at night. Work expected to last until the middle of November.
And don't think you can avoid all that construction by using the Fort Pitt Tunnel. Starting tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, the right lane inbound will be closed for repairs. Also, the right lane of the Fort Pitt Bridge and the ramp that leads to the Parkway East.
Just ahead, win or lose, and they lost tonight, Penguin fans are showing their spirit.
Coming up, you will see how one fan is taking the Stanley Cup heist, well, a little over the limit.
But before that, you're looking at live pictures downtown Pittsburgh. Looks like the incline right there. Dennis Bowman tells us how chilly it'll be in the morning. Straight ahead.
Now, held over, the National Jeep Sale, where you can still get a great deal on America's legendary adventure vehicles. Lease the award-winning Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo for just $299 a month, or the exciting Jeep Cherokee Sport for only $220 a month with no charge air. And check out the all-new, fun-loving 97 Wrangler. But you must see your dealer now, because something this exciting will be over before you know it.
See your All-Star Jeep and Eagle dealer today.
If you're online with your computer or on the phone and you don't want to be interrupted, how does everyone get their messages if someone tries to call? With a little help from the Bell Atlantic Network, you can stop wondering. Answer Call, our multi-talented voicemail system, will take the whole family's messages and is already in your phone line.
3 new messages are in your mailbox.
And everyone can have their own private mailbox. Wired? Yeah, you're wired.
Rugby is coming to Pittsburgh with world-class teams from Canada and across the Midwest at the 11th Annual Travelers Aid Rugby Cup Tournament at Hartwood on Saturday, June 1st at 10:30 a.m. Admission is only $5 for adults, children 12 and under free. Proceeds will benefit the Travelers Aid Society of Pittsburgh, a United Way agency.
So bring your family, bring your friends, bring a picnic. Children's activities and concessions available. Be there Saturday, June 1st for the 11th Annual Rugby Cup Tournament at Hartwood. Call 281-5466.
Recently, Chevy Lumina has been taking on Ford Taurus. But interestingly, Taurus has more passenger room and more front and rear leg room. And unlike Lumina, Taurus has outsold its competition 4 years running. Plus, Automobile magazine named Taurus Design of the Year and said it may be the best family car ever made. So in this competition, Taurus is the one cleaning up.
And now, for a limited time, lease a 96 Taurus GL for only $249 a month. Join the switch.
Hurry to your neighborhood Ford dealer.
Even though the Pens fans lost tonight, fans all over the city are displaying their Penguins' pride. This house in Whitehall is all decked out from top to bottom in, you guessed it, black and gold, and even comes complete with a homemade Stanley Cup. Hopefully it will bring the Pens luck when they return for Game 7 Saturday night at the Igloo.
Let's hope so. The Penguins did not get the job done tonight, but Dennis Bowman did a great job today, didn't he? Let's see what he has in store for tomorrow with a wake-up forecast.
Just a touch of scattered frost out away from town tonight. We'll be at 42 for a low in the city tonight. Clear skies during the morning rush, light winds, and about 45 degrees, but we're heading up into the 70s tomorrow, and that's your forecast.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dennis. Our next full report, Channel 11 News, begins in about 4.5 hours at 5 o'clock.
I'm Margaret Short. Watch for news every hour on your 24-hour news source.
Good night.
Closed captioning for this newscast is brought to you by a grant from U.S. Healthcare.
From the NBC studios in Burbank, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Featuring